Marcus Aurelius once wisely stated, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Recognizing this truth can unlock a sense of strength in a world where emotions can often feel like turbulent waves. But how do we find our anchor? Join us as we explore 7 Stoic lessons that hold the key to mastering your emotions and navigating life storms with unwavering resolve. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you could like the video to help me continue sharing the wisdom of Stoic philosophy. If you haven't subscribed yet, I highly recommend subscribing and activating the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Lesson 1. Understand what is in your control. Have you ever found yourself caught in a storm? Not one of rain and thunder, but rather the storms of life, unexpected events, disappointments, or sudden changes. The ancient Stoic philosophers from Greece and Rome offer a lesson that can feel like an anchor during these times: the dichotomy of control. Picture yourself planning an outdoor event, and despite all your preparation, it rains. Now, you can't control the weather, no matter how much you wish you could, but your reaction to the rain, that's entirely within your control. You could feel frustrated and lament, or you could adapt. Maybe you move the event indoors or even find the rain refreshing. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher born a slave who rose to prominence, put it plainly: some things are within our control, others are not. It may seem simple, but in this simplicity lies profound wisdom that has the power to transform our lives. Every day, we face a myriad of situations, some we can influence, like our routines, the books we read, or the people we surround ourselves with. Others, like global events, the actions of others, and yes, the weather, are beyond our grasp. Here's the key. The Stoics believed our well-being doesn't depend on external events, but on how we interpret and respond to them. It's not the event itself, but our judgment of it that stirs our emotions. Think back to a time when you faced a setback, like not landing that job you wanted. At the time, it may have felt like a disaster, but as time passed, you might have seen it as a blessing, leading you to a better opportunity or personal growth. So, how do we apply this principle in practice? Ask yourself, is this something I can control? If yes, take action. If no, it's an opportunity to practice acceptance and adaptability. By internalizing this wisdom, we free ourselves from unnecessary anguish and can navigate life with calm, knowing we can adjust our sails even if we can't control the winds. In a world that often feels chaotic, the dichotomy of control shines as a beacon of clarity, reminding us to focus our energy on what matters most and embrace the peace that comes from knowing some things are beyond our grasp. Lesson 2. Reflect before reacting. In our fast-paced digital age, where quick responses are often celebrated, the act of reflecting may seem outdated. Yet, it is this very practice of pausing to reflect that can be our saving grace in a world that demands instant reactions. Consider how often we face decisions, both big and small, from choosing what to eat to deciding on a career path. The spectrum of choices is vast, but what matters isn't just the significance of the decision, it's the approach we take to make it. Take a moment to think about a common scenario. You receive a message that strikes a nerve. Perhaps a colleague questions your work, or a friend makes an offhand comment. The immediate reaction might be defensiveness or anger. But what if, instead of diving headfirst into that emotional whirlwind, you took a step back? By allowing yourself a brief moment of detachment, you're not suppressing your emotions, you're giving them space to breathe and be understood. This practice isn't about avoiding or passively accepting feelings, but about engaging with them, probing deeper. Why did that comment upset me so much? What past beliefs or experiences might be affecting my emotions now? Reflecting before reacting also fosters empathy. By taking the time to pause, we make room to understand others' perspectives. Perhaps that colleague had a stressful day, or that friend didn't realize the weight of their words. By reflecting, we open the door to greater understanding, not just for ourselves, but for those around us. In relationships, this practice can be foundational. How many misunderstandings could be avoided if we took the time to reflect before reacting? How many bridges could be built instead of burned? These reflective moments bring clarity, compassion, and connection. In professional settings, pausing to reflect is invaluable. Leaders who reflect before making decisions are often more respected and effective. Their decisions, born from thoughtful consideration, tend to stand the test of time. In a world moving at breakneck speed, reflecting becomes a quiet yet powerful rebellion against the immediacy that dominates our lives. It's a commitment to ourselves, to our well-being, and to the quality of our interactions with others. In essence, reflecting before reacting is more than a practice. It's a philosophy that prioritizes depth over speed, understanding over impulsiveness, and meaningful connections over fleeting interactions. Lesson 3. Practice dispassion. In a world often resembling an emotional roller coaster, practicing dispassion may seem counterintuitive, but let's explore what it really means and the transformative power it holds. Dispassion isn't about suppressing emotions or detaching from the world. It's about maintaining a balanced perspective and a sense of calm in the midst of chaos. Imagine watching a thrilling movie. There's tension, excitement, even sadness. But while you're immersed in the story, you know it's just a movie. You don't rush to save the hero or console the crying character. You observe, feel, but remain grounded. This is the essence of practicing dispassion, engaging with life's emotions without losing yourself in them. In today's world, constantly bombarded by news and notifications, reacting passionately to everything can lead to emotional exhaustion. Dispassion acts as a buffer, allowing us to engage with the world in a more sustainable, balanced way. It's also crucial in relationships. During heated conversations, practicing dispassion can be the difference between a productive dialogue and a destructive argument. It enables us to listen effectively, respond thoughtfully, and navigate conflict with grace. Cultivating dispassion begins with self-awareness, recognizing emotional triggers and patterns. This awareness creates a space between stimulus and response, where we have the freedom to choose our reactions. Though dispassion might sound like detachment from life's joys, it actually enhances our ability to enjoy them. By not becoming overly attached to outcomes, we can fully immerse ourselves in the journey, savoring each moment without fear of loss or change. Practicing dispassion is about finding balance in an ever-changing world, offering a compass for inner peace and guiding us through life with grace.